have the best life out of anybody I know today because I have this unbelievable, for instance, I sat with my little girl eating noodles the other day, and I almost just wanted to burst into tears because I am so happy. I love this girl so much, and I would have missed all of this. I looked at it as a gift from God. I was so tortured inside of my own body and inside my own skin. I felt so uncomfortable about who I was, and that this was the answer, or at least I thought it was the answer for me. That I'd found hope in the bottle. And I went on a bender, disappeared into the bars in Boston for a few days, and I ended up on a boat going out to Nantucket Island, and with some friends. I ended up jumping off that ferry boat, which was, had a couple hundred cars underneath it, so it was a major ferry boat. It wasn't just like jumping off a regular ship. And as I was getting arrested, the cops asked me if I was suicidal, and I told them I didn't think I was. I thought I was just very impatient, and that I just felt like I needed to get off the ship quicker. It became so dark that I couldn't even think about what I would do. I couldn't imagine my life with alcohol or drugs or women in it, and I couldn't imagine my life without. And so there was this sort of jumping off place where I got to a place where I could care less whether I lived or died, truly, which in some cases was a blessing, because it was the moment that I truly reached out for help. I called out to God in my heart, and I felt this peace overwhelm me, and I called my sister up crying, and she told me where I needed to go. She told me to go to AA. So I went, and that's really where my life began. As soon as I truly surrendered, and as soon as I reached out, I was able to access my higher power. I was able to access a group of people that cared about me, that knew what I was going through, that had been suicidal themselves, at least drank suicidally, and I was able to engage in a fellowship. I was able to walk in a different way through life. So I was able to find what I've been looking for, which was really just peace and purpose and some happiness and a way to live and a way to help others. There is still this notion that somehow guys should have their act together, that they should be able to conquer themselves or their own fears, and that they don't need to place this burden on anyone else. And so it's a more difficult, so it takes more courage. I look at a man who gets to a point where he can be transparent, and I have admiration for him, and I look at him as more of a man than I would if he put on this bravado as if he had his crap together, because none of us do. And if you're human, you have issues. This helps me just as much as it helps the other person. And you start to realize that. Even the men that you're helping, you start to realize they're helping you more than you're benefiting from this more. I get to stay sober. I get to have a good marriage. I get to love my children. And it's really because I'm taking this time out to give away something that was just given to me.